Who as hell was
Help me
that?
make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of
A while ago.
strangers.
That shit was
They
like
tried to kill me.
yesterday.
They had machine
Or maybe 2 days
servers
ago.
and
No, yesterday.
a clone. Of
A day and a
Elizabeth's
half ago.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Yeah, that one ain't.
Do you know who they are?
That one ain't dripped up like
The
you.
question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades.
Oh,
prompting
that was
my
them?
predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Uh-oh. People in orbit? They trying to restart civilization?
Calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81
Oh, shit.
trillion kilometers
They
away.
actually made it to the planet.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Talking about Sirius Black?
Sirius.
Yep,
But that's where Far Zenith. Their
exactly.
ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up.
Nah, that's what they said, maybe.
Plus, I don't.
That was a distraction.
Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't
So
want anyone
there's.
to know.
Exactly.
They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait,
Aw, okay.
the strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
I thought they were
Yes,
the ones that
that's
was in
my
orbit,
conclusion.
but if you about to let me ask the other one, you about to have to wait. Yep, I'm not even about to cut this out. Y'all finesse me with the boss fight. I'm about to walk over there and get a Rice Krispie treat. Simple. And I'm about to keep all the audio from the Rice Krispie treat in the video. And I'm gonna pour me up some Arizona, babe. Aight. I'm back, Asadi.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Yep, you can help me find them, right?
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced.
Okay,
I will
bet.
search for the others now.
Appreciate that.
Transmitting query pattern.
What'd you call me? No, I'm tripping.
Receiving.
Not tripping. I don't even know what I'm saying. I guess I'm trolling.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
Forbidden West. Like what I actually seen in trailers and shit.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
Space,
That's for sure.
orbit.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus
Oh,
has
shit.
evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location.
Everywhere.
It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot.
Get the other ones and
Procuring
you find a
Hephaestus
boss.
can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find
Obviously.
the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And every
then
single one
how
of
do
them
I
are
get
gonna
it
want
back here?
smoke.
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
This is called a USB.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited.
Of
so
course.
it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Yo, whoever came up with the story for this game, they was on it. I'm gonna lie, this shit kind of cool.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety
That's what I
of
really want to
animal
know.
species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066.
Of course.
By order of Ted Pharaoh.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Say
If
no.
obtainable, yes. Restoring their
Okay.
remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing
Okay,
density.
heard.
Unfortunately,
They're not
I have no way
mandatory?
to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
The three subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All three are
Okay, so we got 3 missing, 3 there, 6. 2 as in our main villains. You know what I'm saying? Hades last time, and then now Hephaestus. Alright. 8, and then 9 with Gaia. And then 1 with Minerva. Okay, so 10. I think that was the number that they
major
had.
problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all three were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
I know, as soon as I pull up, they
Minerva.
finna send all machines.
They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction.
Now, I already know what time it is. He's gonna make it work. I don't even know if that's a god or not. And if it is, I don't know what that god does. Like, I know about Poseidon. I know about Hades and Gaia. That's it. I heard about other ones, but know nothing about them. But just from what you already explained, I'm about to let y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? How it's like, oh, it basically it's everywhere. Makes it where it's just not this one facility. It's everywhere? Question mark.
Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet.
Exactly.
Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
The clone.
descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
Okay, so they really must have just had one clone of her, and then that must have been just taken on a sneak. Like, that's crazy.
Okay, but I mean, this clone. How could she participate in this?
She don't know any better.
Elizabeth's dream. It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Exactly.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so.
A clone.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates.
Yeah, man's just eating everything.
Use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon. How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received.
Exactly. Double it.
Which would take another 8.6 years
Exactly.
to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless...
Maybe their planet.
Could it be that they want the planet for themselves?
Maybe their
The
planet's no
strangers I
bueno
ran
anymore.
into, they were after a GAIA backup of their own. I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
They probably just sent the little groups here to snuff out everything, go back home. Hey, just wait a little bit till everything's straight, and we could go back home, or home as in like our ancestors' home.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Hold up, is there something else over here? Oh.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'll get bodied. I need practice.
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb
He would take over?
rather than the other way around. A
Tough.
merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
All three.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
Of course. I already know what time it is, man.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So he
when the
like the
time
internet
comes to
type shit.
Do it. How do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
You're an AI. You can't. Okay.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
Who knows if it will even be
It is in my
effective.
nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill.
Like
no
Obi-Wan
matter
said,
how
I'll do it I
aggressive the
must.
enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, The terraforming system never stopped functioning. The
Just
difference,
low.
since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex
Bellwether? You talking about
cycles of
Abigail?
environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
I sent $50 to someone who
And you can't do anything to stop it.
knows what I was just talking about.
Return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
Yeah, how long do we have? So she can stop saying, I don't have that long.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
Depending how fast you
If
traveled.
I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
I guess.
Every bit counts.
Exactly. Let's do it.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However,
Then Poseidon, and then next.
it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory.
Man, I'll run
My
fades.
knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
They can run fades. I'm
Well,
about
that's
the
a nice way to
violence
put
too.
it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates
That's crazy
that a
that you're in the
major
desert.
old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
That's what I was basically just
As
saying,
for
bro.
Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I'm going. Bro, what do you think? See, that's what I'm talking about. Level 17, I'm a level 9, bitch.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You got any
have a
like?
great deal to accomplish.
You got any like? You know,
I
saying
do, don't I?
weapons to that I could craft or some shit.
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it.
I got help in other
Do you
room.
think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith? live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
I'll do what I must.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Mink. Oh shit. Hold up. What the fuck was that? It just told me to press triangle. Oh, it probably was telling me to glide. The hell is this?
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome.
Hold up. Practice fighting or some shit?
Relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere
never mind.
conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but
Establish the base.
drones aren't connected anymore.
What was I should say? Okay, cool.
If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them, and restore the display.
Bloop.
Okay, I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Nah. They good.
Are you sure?
They good for sure.
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
You about to leave us? Maybe I think it'll be better this way to leave Plainsong is what you were
Okay.
gonna tell me.
Maybe it's time to talk to
After
Gaia.
you, Aloy. I'll leave you to it.
The fuck? Okay. Hold on. Hips kind of swinging. That shit kind of. That's a fire ass.
I
Goddamn.
need to head further west. Get more
Shot.
of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend.
Yeah.
Here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
Are those focus?
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Hold on.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, I see you.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Yeah, as long as you're not leaving, we good. We good. Take all the time you need. Well, not all the time you need, but
Clanlands.
the fuck?
Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else.
Imagine the game just like fucking sent me back. Like on me, you was gonna have to hold in series. I'll just have to like either play the shit on stream or like, goddamn, play it offline. Alright, y'all. That's gonna be it for this one. We're just gonna let all the quests go through, I guess. Bars. Quest, I guess. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get some skills, man. Oh, we got 4 upgrades. Hold on. Let's see let's see what they looking like. Okay, so you just go like that, but stealth, what we looking like? Range, yeah, let me go ahead and get some range. Hold up, do any of these allow me to carry more? See what these looking like. More healing, faster, yep. More healing, faster consume, I need those. Let's go with medicinal first. Carry more, that's 14. Bet. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, y'all. And I got max health. Yes, Cersei. Or not max health, but like increased max health. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. So I'm probably just gonna, record the last one for this week right after this one. I literally just did the whole session for the whole week, bruh. Almost, basically. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. It's ThatKiddGamer, and I'm out. Peace.